So did you buy yourself a new JL and you just don't like the new fuel cap that it comes with? Well, I'm going to show you how to install one of these aftermarkets with a steel front cap that'll allow you to either customize it with some paint or even a decal. So follow me while I go ahead and go step by step on how to change this assembly. Now, in order to remove the tail light, you're going to have to go ahead and get into an access panel that has the only screw that is part of this assembly. From there, you'll be able to remove it. In order to access the panel behind the tail light, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver that's going to go into this slot. You'll go ahead and pry that in underneath and pop it out. When you pop it out, it'll reveal a plastic Torx screw. This is a T40 Torx. This should be included in your kit that you got when you bought the vehicle. Go ahead and put that in there and back it up counterclockwise. That should remove the Torx screw that could allow us to pull out the tail light. Once the screw is removed, you can go ahead and pull out the back tail light. Just gently pull straight back and it pops out. You're gonna see a connection clip back here and you're gonna wanna go ahead and pull that out. That way it's out of the way and you can go ahead and reach around to the fuel cap. And you'll notice the wiring harness right here. You'll go ahead and pull the red pin up. When you pull the red pin, you're going to push the black tab down and pull straight out. That will remove it and separate it from there. That way you can feel around behind the fuel door. Now, once you're at the fuel door, you can go ahead and remove the gas cap, let that hang. There's going to be a gasket behind here and it's held in with some pressure clips. You're going to feel around underneath and you're going to press them out. There's going to be a gasket behind this. You're going to go ahead and pop that out. As you can see right here, these are the tabs that you're going to push on to release from the inner wall. You'll go ahead and remove this and put it off to the side. Now, your new fuel door assembly is going to come with its own gasket. It's going to be separate of that, so you're going to want to go ahead and put those together. You're going to go ahead and want to install that gasket. You see the groove that's here in the center. You're going to go on and sandwich that around the metal part here and make sure that the cone side is facing the inside towards the inside of the Jeep. The way I like to do it is I like to work it around. And now the gasket is nice and flush inside the fuel door assembly. Now that we have the gasket installed on our fuel door assembly, we're going to go ahead and line up the notch on the assembly with the notch on the Jeep itself. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the gasket fits on the fuel nozzle, and then we will go ahead and place it and press it inside. Making sure that we're lined up fairly even. We're going to press in. And work our way around the nozzle. Once the gasket's in place, we can go ahead and make sure that notch is in place and press down around the assembly, and that'll make it nice and tight. And now the fuel door is installed properly. You're going to want to go ahead and take your original cap off. There is a retainer for the strap that holds it for retaining. You're going to open the fuel door. You're going to see it up against the flat surface here. To replace it, press it down in the hole. Snaps in. Click it in. Reinstallation of the tail light is the same thing, but in reverse. Snap everything back up, just screw that one screw back in, and everything's good. It looks great on here on this JL. You can see the door is made of steel, while this is still plastic. It's on there pretty good, and it seals up real nice, and I think it's gonna be a nice addition to this JL.